Hi everyone at Wizard World, my name is Oliver Hollander, writer, director of Cursed Edge, and I'm joined with
Paul LaBelle, and I'm the Brexit Judge LaBelle, and I'm also co-director with Cursed Edge.
Well, it came about literally a month after Dread 2012 came out.
I came on board probably a couple of months afterwards, around December, wasn't it? December. Of course, Oliver then contacted me and said, you know, cheekily, can you borrow my costume? Uniform, and I was like, no.
It was just like, no.
But I said, I don't mind helping out, you know, one way or other, see what we can do and go from there. And it's really just gone from there. We're like best mates now.
Yeah. So we only started out with like 3 people.
Absolutely, yeah.
And now it's kind of just 7 people kind of dipping their toes into what we're doing. And it's just been great. I mean, the idea was, you know, we want to have as many fans of the material joining in, because, you know, I don't want it to be kind of just isolated to what we're doing. I just want everyone who loves Dread to kind of just joining in, whether or not they're, you know, good at writing or, you know, storyboard artists, anything, you know, just to kind of just get everyone involved. Because I just want it to be as, you know, a big fan project, you know, for everyone that stretches into the whole kind of Dread community. Really.
Absolutely.
You know? So at the end of it, it's just kind of everyone's work. That was the plan. Well, Cursed Edge came about just simply just thinking of the ideas of just living in a mega city. You know, it's not a nice place. It's probably one of the worst places, you know, to live. And it's just, you know, shunted onto the eastern seaboard of America. And, you know, it just, living there, it is a curse, you know, it's not a friendly place, it's not a nice place to live. And just 800 million people are just kind of just crammed in this kind of small area. You know, it's just Cursed Edge, really. You know, that was kind of the simple process behind it, really. Nothing, you know, nothing hidden, anything in the meaning. Just that, it's just sucks to live there. The thing is though, with living in England, you know, it's a beautiful country and stuff, but it's just very green and it's very hard to kind of locate really nice, interesting location. And when we do, you cannot enter it because of health and safety.
One of the locations we filmed at, originally, we kind of walked into illegally.
Well, we had the police turn up and everything.
Services, full shots,
it was
weapons, guns and lot. Thankfully, out of the 2 coppers that came in, 2 police officers on the team, the older police officer was a Dread fan. He saw the kit, recognised what we were doing straight away. Realised we weren't there to cause problems or anything like that, thankfully. If any of you remember the trailer with Guy Gorgon, where it's a big warehouse and he kicks a door in and he walks towards the 2 judges, myself and Steve, and then we sort of go hit each other. That's the location, which was amazing as well. Unfortunately, we can't.
So, Paul, what was it like seeing yourself on screen for the first time?
Bizarre. I've been costuming for 2.5, 3 years now. So from that point of view, I'm used to being behind a camera. I'm not an actor by trade, believe me.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone, you know, who's on board aren't really actors. You know, you've got some, you know, people who have delved into the acting side more. But
we're fans, basically.
Yeah, we're all fans. We're all fans, you know.
They just want to make a Dread film or a Dread-based film, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, it's
just anything just to kind of keep Dread in the limelight and kind of just make people aware that don't forget Dread, it's still around, you know.
Absolutely.
Because we do want, eventually, it'd be amazing to have a sequel. And that's the main thing, just to kind of keep Dread circulating.
This is the main reason for Cursed Edge. Yeah. And working with Americans, that's interesting.
Yes.
Because we're working with Kurt Struss and Eric Moran.
Yeah, that's right. So we've kind of gone from this 3-man team to now kind of pushing across
multi-international.
Yes, with working with Eric and Kurt, which is amazing, and you know, we're working closely together in creating something that kind of stands alone separately in their own right, but at the same time blends together in each episode.
Which is in itself amazing.
Which is great. It's just expanding all these kind of different networks of, you know, fans of Dread and putting everyone together into the, you know.
There's a fantastic scene where in episode 2 you see Judge Logan talking to Judge Cho, and one scene's filmed in Worthing and one set in England, and the other scene's filmed in Philadelphia in the States.
So we kind of had to
splice them.
merge them together, so it has kind of seamless blend,
And
which is the scene that you've seen today at Wizard World. So that's a little bit of fact for you.
Yeah.
I just want to say to Eric and Kurt and you guys out there, thank you so much for joining, helping. Every single way you're doing, you guys are awesome, and you have as much drive and passion as what we have over here, and it's a delight to work with you guys, even though we've never kind of met. I mean, next year it'd be amazing if we come out there with you guys and just Deep End, Curse's crew, all of us together. It'd just be fantastic.
Well, it could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen. I'd like to say thank you actually to Kurt as well for the uniform I've got now. My first uniform was sourced all round RPF and whatever, but my current uniform I'm wearing now in Kurt's stage, the Britzer, is mainly from Real Images, Kurt's run, and Jonathan North, who helped me out as well. So that's amazing, really, that not only is Kurt helping us with Kurt's stage, but he kind of supplied part of the uniforms as well, which in itself is fantastic.
It's brilliant. So thank you guys very much.
Hi everybody, we're doing a behind the scenes interview to give you an idea of what it took to get us at this point. My name is Kurt Struess, and back at the beginning of 2013 I was made aware of a costuming group for Judge Dredd the movie, Judge Dredd 3D 2012. Offered my services to the group to help bring the costume to life for a large group of cosplayers, and the thing took on a life of its own. Had the opportunity to meet Eric Moran, who actually came with me, or met with me in Philadelphia to go through the initial process of making the suit, and that led us to today, where we just wrapped the filming of the Deep End.
I'm Sean Cho. I have been doing props for a couple years now, just kind of for my own stuff. But when I joined the Dredd group in 2013, I just saw a whole bunch of supportive people, and it was just great to work with everybody. Meeting Kurt, meeting Eric, meeting Tom now, and I was just fortunate to have a film like Dredd, where they were so meticulous in all of their designs for the different gadgets in the movie that it ups everybody's game to try to replicate, and I just had a blast doing it, and I'm loving it.
I've been working with Kurt Struess for several years on previous independent films, and Kurt brought me in on this project. I was able to work with Smoke, meet a bunch of great talent who are just really into filmmaking and creatives, and really working to put this Dredd project together. Not only working with people from Indiana and Michigan and Philadelphia, but we're also working with people in the UK, able to meet with some of them and talk with them. And it's just a phenomenal time. Not only am I executive producer, but I also get to play a thug who gets arrested, and we'll see how good my acting skills are.
I've been wanting to just put something together with a great cast and all, and being able to have the ability to bring other people together from overseas of all places, working with Jason in Australia, Oliver in England, to be able to get the opportunity to work with some great creators, talent, producers, other actors, the entire cast of Curse Edge, and then having our US cast together, coming all together as one, is a real great experience. I wanted to be able to tell my own stories and to be able to collaborate with great people like Kurt, like Sean. I got a chance to get my hands-on involved with a great crew and to be able to tell stories like the Deep End.
Ah yes, when Smoke approached me about this role, I said it was such an honor, so different from everything that I had ever done before. I mean, you don't get a chance to play a coked-up drug lord every day.
Come on, whoever you are! I'll do something for you!
My word. There was tea on set, and breakfast, and, just fabulous working with the cast. Just really, it was just fantastic. But okay, all serious though. All serious though, it was phenomenal work with the cast. Great working with the group. Our guys over in the UK have done a phenomenal job with all the work presented to them. It was great working with everybody on set. Everyone was very, very wonderful. We all meshed together perfectly on set. It's different, and it's been an amazing time to get a chance to work on projects as we go along. we're looking forward, really looking forward to showing you what we bring to the table as far as Dredd goes.
My very first scene, I'm gonna take a shot to the shoulder. The scene is gonna be intense, it's gonna be electrifying, and I cannot wait to take that hit.
When Smoke first came to me about the inquiry of doing makeup for the Dredd film, I was a little taken aback because I've never done makeup like that before. I've never done tattoos or tribal markings or scars for that matter. I'm a little girly. The makeup fit the character so well. I was so impressed with myself. I look forward to doing makeup for more of his projects, and it's just really an honor to be one of the little sisters in the Together Brothers family.
On this particular film, I'm doing the fight coordinating and stunt coordinating as well. I'm really working strictly with safety, falls, striking, movement, all that. My scene in this film, I'm doing I'm a thug this time, and I'm working with 2 other phenomenal actors. The exchanges, the fight, I want to be really physical, really animated, and bring a lot of action to the film.
I played the right-hand man to Voodoo, or actually a villainess. Working with the cast was fabulous. I got to work with a lot of great talent. We got to do our own stunts, which is awesome. I've never done anything like this before. I had to fly backwards and a bunch of junk that we had piled up, and that was great. I've never been able to do that before with anything I've done.
I've been a fan of Dredd for a number of years and all. I mean, I get to be in a movie that puts me into that universe and all. And also, too, what's been real nice is to work with guys from around the world, especially out of the UK. It's nice to be in something that's being, shot across the world. It's been a lot of fun putting this all together and, and having the experience.
It's been fun working with Smoke, and I can't wait to see how this turns out. I'm a big fan of his, and it's going to be incredible and an amazing thing to see the finished product of this.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to say a few quick thank yous. Firstly to Eric, man, you are an awesome guy and I love working with you, not just on the deep end but with everything we do. It's been so much fun and I'm so grateful and honoured that I get to help you make these awesome films. Secondly, I want to thank Oliver. Seeing what you do on The Cursed Edge really takes me aback. You've pushed me to improve not only my skills in editing and visual effects, but just overall filming in general. So thank you for that. Next, I want to thank Mr. Carl Urban. You, by far, have been the best Dredd I've ever seen or heard of. I want to thank you for doing such an awesome job with one of my personal favourite comic book heroes. On a side note, I have been a fan of yours since the Xena days, and when I heard that you were cast as Dredd, I was rapt, so thank you for doing such an awesome job. Next, I want to thank the cast of The Deep End and The Cursed Edge. What you guys do is just awesome work, and I look forward to working with you guys again and seeing what else you guys come up with the next episodes. And lastly, I want to thank the fans out there. You guys are the key component for why we do this. Without your love and support, we wouldn't have a point to doing this. And this is just our way of showing love for Dredd, showing that we want a number 2, and hopefully one day we will get it. So thank you guys again. See ya.
I want to thank a lot of the people out there, and most importantly, I want to thank my wife because she's been the greatest support for me as far as getting the stories out there, and most importantly, thanking all the fans out there, from Wizard World conventions to doing our panels to the comic book stores to my fans, period. You guys make what we do come true. People like Oliver and Jason, who's worked with me real hard. We're going back and forth, Skyping every time and having meetings about what we're going to do next and how can we make merging the episodes together at the same time be able to tell our own stories. It's been a really interesting road, and I've learned a lot more to tighten my skills and make it work even further. So to be able to work with a cast and crew like I have been, it's been a blessing. I'm looking forward to doing more stories. We believe in Dredd and that we love the story, we love the movie, and we're hoping that they make a sequel. And most importantly, Carl Urban, who brought Dredd back to life for us. So to be able to continue on where Carl Urban set the tone for what Dredd is really all about, for me as a filmmaker, as an actor, and as a fan, to be able to do that is a lifetime come true. So thank you everyone, and we hope you enjoy the Deep End series and the Cursed Edge.
Cut. Action.
You're a violation. Again, what was it saying? 6. You're a violation of 10.
Hold it.
Action.